Good morning, Magic lovers. And people that like to get up early. Bing bong, bing bong. Let's do it. We are back with some more Grixis Control today. Sorry, not Grixis Control, Grixis Midrange. And the difference is, right, Control would have a lot of responsive type cards. And we do have some of those, right? We have a Murderous Rider, Bedevil, Angrath, Rampage, Tyrant, Scorn, things like that. But, right, we are more geared towards putting the pressure on our opponent, turning the screws to him, you know? So we've got these Kroxas. We've got Lazav to copy the Kroxa when he's in our graveyard. We also have the Thief of Sanity. Great card. You know, why do you need your cards when I can play your cards? That's great. That's exactly what I want. So let's get in there. We'll see how it does. Ooh, I did replace a single card. Sorry, let's go back. Replaced one card in the sideboard. I took out a Ether Gust for another Disdainful Stroke. And we'll see how that turns out for us. I'm hoping it's fine. I did this because a lot of the power turns against me happen on turn 4. So that's like when Fires of Invention comes down. That's typically when I'm looking at a Nissa or things of that nature. So I wanted to keep a nice 2-mana flexible card open for those matchups. And one Disdainful Stroke or one Ether Gust just never felt. It just hasn't been feeling that good. I think against mono red, I have plenty of tools to deal with those. So like a Legion's End and 2 Cries, 2 Ritual of Soots. So I don't know. Well, we're just gonna keep. That's the change we made. We're gonna give it a shot. We got to reroll our quest. You see, we only have 500 gold for black and white, even though we might be able to complete that quest. So 750. Yeah, we are awesome. Let's go get rich. Let's get so freaking rich. Traditional, standard, ranked. That's what we want. Grixis Midrange. Let's go, boys. And girls, maybe. Who knows? Alright, my volume is so quiet right now in my mic. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, let's do this thing. Arky Guy. I like you, Arky Guy. That's a sweet name. Let's turn on the deck tracker here so we know what's going on. Oh, my coffee is still so hot. I made a huge mistake this morning. All right, so we're going to try and talk through our decisions a lot more. Okay, I think I'm going to keep this. We've got 5 lands, and 1, 2, 3 of them are temples. So for our next 2 to 3 turns, we can filter out draws. So that would be nice. Plus we have 2 2-drops, an Agonizing Remorse, which is really important to us, to have a turn 2 discard spell. And then in case we're against some kind of aggro, a Tyrant Scorn is nice. So I think we're going to keep this. So we'll keep the 7. Well, our opponent goes first. Maybe this was a mistake. Okay, so as we predicted, what this deck is kind of supposed to do is prey, hopefully, on Uro-style decks. And we see blue-green coming down right away. That's what we want to see. Temple of Deceit is going to come down. We're going to keep the Thought Erasure. I'd love to have a couple turn 2 plays here. Some more 2-drops, because that way I have space to drop my temples on turn 3. So next turn we'll do an untapped land, so we can start removing cards. And then turn 3 we'll drop another temple. We'll do another 2-mana spell. All good stuff. So we're going to get up the Steam Vents. We're going to start with an Agonizing Remorse, and that's because we want to catch this Uro as fast as we can if he's got one in his hand. Now, I do worry this will be one of those games. Okay, Growth Spiral, I'm okay with that. I was not going to take a Growth Spiral anyways. And I'd love to just take the card, see the card that he drew, and take that. Most likely. His own Thought Erasure and a Hydroid Grixis. Well, so he could play this next turn, and I think there's a chance he might. We can actually deal with it, and you'd only draw a card, so I think this is probably worth it to take the Thought Erasure here. Because if he plays this, he's only going to draw 1 card with this, so let's get rid of the Thought Erasure. If he plays something else... Oh, and then if he plays it, right, we have the Tyrant Scorn just to kill it, so I think that's fine. Shocks in. What does he got? Is this a 4-mana spell? It's an Uro. You got an Uro, right? Oh, just the Hydroid Grixis. Okay. That's fine. And I think actually for right now we just leave this alive and get in his hand again, because I just don't want a Thief. That is a nice draw. So let's just get in his hand. Oh yeah, you don't need that. We'll keep that. And now my opponent is just holding. If he drew another land, that would be amazing. Doesn't have a Nissa, that's perfect. That is what you want to see. Here comes a Hydroid Grixis on in. And so we'll start with the Temple of Malice. Lazav, huh? Lazav, you're no good to me right now, unfortunately. Actually, if he kills my Thief, this might be really useful to us. So let's hold on to it. And we're going to throw down the Thief of Sanity here. And if he doesn't have an answer somewhere in his hand, we're going to start beating him up with the Thief. That would be delightful. So we're at 5 mana. Is he going to have a Nissa? This is scary. Oh, he's at 6 mana. What could be at 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why would he shock in on 6? Does he have something to deal with this? Another Hydroid Grixis. Oof. That definitely stinks. Alright, well, so I guess we start playing these tapped and we leave this back. Till our opponent wants to do something. Oh. Such a bummer that he drew this too. What a lucky guy. Do I get the Lazav out there? I don't... Well, yeah, let's play the Lazav. Because I just want to control my next draw. And this is going to let me surveil. Ugh. Thought Erasure ain't helping me now, unfortunately. You know I love it, but it's not helping me now. Plus we want to fill our graveyard a little bit here. So we had a slow start against their deck, so maybe that's part of the problem here. Lots of Hydroid Grixis, though. So he has Sultai. We haven't seen a lot of black mana yet. Oh, here comes the Polukranos. So this is a little spooky, obviously. He has mana to have it fight. It's pretty bad for us, isn't it? Well, maybe he doesn't. Does he need black? Yeah, he needs black. He can go get black mana, though. Or does he have it? Let's see. So here comes the Hydroid. Here comes the Hydroid Grixis. I think I just have to do it. I think we just have to get rid of this. Pow! Okay. Angrath's Rampage. I mean, Angrath's Rampage is good. It's not great, but it's good-ish. We need 3 mana up to transform the Lazav. Yeah. Got nothing in our graveyard right now. Does he have enough to escape this? No, not yet. It's getting close, though. Let's see what he'll sacrifice. Let's see what he'll do. I guess I'm kind of hoping he forgets that Lazav could copy this. I'm assuming he's going to sack this. Okay. Alright, so he's going to go get the black. He's going to fight the Thief. But the mistake he's going to make is my Lazav is going to turn into the Thief as well. So he should do it. He's going to. Okay, he didn't make the mistake. He waited for me to declare attackers. Good on him. Yeah, it's a bummer for us, huh? So we'll just hold this up. Oh, we're probably in trouble here, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. Our start was just a little too slow. Fine. Oh, oops. I should have changed this into it. Well, I was dumb. I should have in response made this the Thief. Although, maybe not. Mistakes were made. So what does our opponent have here? Oh, my dog made a trip in here. Alright, so do we have the tools to deal with this deck? It's a good question still. Now he has the Uro, I think we've just lost though. Well, actually maybe not. There's Kroxa. Kroxa. Then I'm just going to escape it right away. Well, actually, do I turn this into a Kroxa first? Takes me out of Pelucranos fight range, so yeah, let's just turn you into Kroxa first. How about that? Let's send him in. Just gotta kind of eat up his resources here. Good. I was hoping he would block here. Enters tapped. Goodbye. Oy vey. This card is so freaking good. It wouldn't be so bad if it didn't draw you a card as well, huh? Can he escape it already again, though? No, he can't escape it again. So we're going to have another Kroxa entering play. Alright, so that doesn't do anything for him. Alright, so that's good. He doesn't really have that much stuff. This is dangerous for us, though. Oh, God. Oh, boy. That's not what you want. You don't want to see that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Submit 5. Got a little thunderstorm going on this morning. So Kroxa, get rid of your last card. Whatever it may be. Well, now he can bring his Kroxa back. Now I'm kind of dead, aren't I? Oi. What is this thing? We are just dead, probably. So much value out of these cards. Third Hydroid Crisis this game. It's not a lot I can really do about 3 Hydroid Crises. Now he's got all the mana in the world, all the cards in the world. I'd say the Sultai list, so the green, blue, black list, and there's another Thief. Well, I guess it blocks that thing for a turn. Keeps me alive just very slightly. We're getting ready for the concede here, though. Because I'm guessing he probably just has a casualties or something. But the Sultai version, I think, is better against me than the blue-white. Because the blue-white-green version, a lot of the removal doesn't come online until a lot later, so... Although I do think we got maybe a little unlucky this game hitting 3 Hydroid Crises, right? Like, I removed a Hydroid Crisis, he drew another one. Oh, no, I didn't remove one. But he drew another one. So he played the first one, he drew a second one, and now there's his third one. Then he's gotten 2 Uros this game. Like, he's just gotten lots of good stuff. I don't know what he's waiting for. I think he can pretty much kill me. If he attacks with the Hydroid Crisis, I mostly have to block. So I'm not really sure what he's doing. Oh no, it's fine. Oh, how many games do we have time for this morning? Got a little bit of an earlier start. It's only 5:35 right now, so. And considering that I'm working from home, I'm working right here. So let's just get out of this game. This is super boring now. The Uro decks, they never freaking end. So, he had a lot of creatures, didn't he? Legion's End is interesting. We didn't see a single of these high-end cards that game. Not a single one. So let's get rid of the Cavaliers. Although, yeah, he's got a lot of graveyard hate, so let's get rid of the Cavaliers. Bring in these cards. Maybe an Epic Downfall. Or an Agonizing Remorse, too. We'll get rid of Enter the God Eternals. I don't think I need more life. Nightmare Shepherd is pretty sweet here. So I need to cut 4 cards yet. Will he just be ready for the Thief of Sanity from here on out? Is Thought Erasure just not as good in this matchup? Do I get rid of the Thought Erasures? I don't think so. Angrath's Rampage can be good. Tyrant Scorn can be good. Maybe I just get rid of these negates. Or the Disdainful Strokes. I'm not really sure which should go. Actually, you know what? Let's get rid of the Epic Downfall. We actually have tons of removal in this deck, so let's get rid of that. Cut a Thought Erasure. Let's cut 2 Thought Erasures. Maybe we cut a Tyrant Scorn too. Let's cut 2 Tyrant Scorns actually. We have so much removal. I know Tyrant Scorn sounds good, but right, like typically I don't want to return creature and the I mean, I know he's going to have Grixis, but we could honestly... Oh, Noxious Grasp actually is better than Tyrant Scorn. Let's take these out and put in Noxious Grasp. 60 cards. Okay, we're done. We'll keep this. I'm not certain this is the right build, but we'll do it. So we want to play first. I don't think I can keep this. If I had blue mana... Well, we're going to get a Scry off the Temple of Malice. Should we be greedy? Let's be greedy. Let's try this. I mean, we're already behind a game, so... But we have the Noxious Grass. We have the Kroxa. Okay. Okay, let's try it. Wow, it's really storming here, so... Show me a blue mana, please. Oh, okay. We knew the risk when we knew what we were doing when we started this up. Oh? Interesting. Okay. And we've got this for the Lovestruck Beast if we need it. Make him discard something. Yeah, that was a little too bad last game. We didn't see our Kroxas until a lot later on, did we? So board's in the Lovestruck Beast. That's kind of interesting. Boy, we want to see a blue mana right now. One time blue mana? I can settle for this, I guess. It's not the blue mana I want, but it's the blue mana I deserve, is the thing. Okay, no Growth Spiral. That's good. Alright, I can't do anything about your 1/1, young man, so please go ahead. Continue on with your 1/1 of power. Shocks in, okay. Sure. Get rid of that thing. Ain't no problem, get rid of it. Do this. Untapped Island. See, now I think I'm at the point where I don't really want to draw a lot more lands, I don't think, so. I wish that... So, now in hindsight, I wish I had put this on the bottom and just tried to draw the island, but we really did need a blue, and if we didn't see another blue... At least my opponent's only on 4 mana. That really stinks, doesn't it? Actually, this is pretty good. So we can Lazav here. Yeah, that's a good draw, actually. It's a great draw. And now if he wants to fight my Lazav, he's welcome to, and I'll just turn him into Kroxa. If he wants to use his mana for that, that's okay. Wow. This guy. This guy, he's so lucky.
I'm good at what I do, and what I do is...
I think we're gonna lose this one, but...
It's not often I'm outmaneuvered.
Yeah, we just had bad mana that game, unfortunately. Honestly, it's just the temples. Now we're probably dead. You have an Agonizing Remorse incoming, Jesus. So I'll play this. Alright, let's just get out of this game. Ugh. Such bad... We just had some bad luck. Bad luck against the Uro net deckers out there. Let's get another one. At least they go fast. Another game, though. We didn't see any Planeswalkers in our hand there. I guess we only have 3. Oh, no. We have 5. We're on 5, so. Alright, let's see how we do. We want to play first. We do have a temple, so we can try and filter out some of these plays here. So basically, if we see a land, we're getting rid of it off this scry. We really didn't want to see one, but I would have preferred to see something proactive here, but we didn't. Okay. It's going to be one of those games, huh? Well, here comes the Kroxa. At least we got that going for us. Now we got a lot of nothing going on. Oofta. Oofta, I say. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, this was very bad luck now. So far we've only drawn lands this whole game. And we are about to just get smashed by this guy, unfortunately. Ooh. Hoofda. Hoo. That was a good draw, because we really don't want a Nissa coming down. I don't want this coming down either. I don't want this coming down. I really don't want any of these cards coming down, do I? These all stink. So the Grixis has the most potential for crazy value. I don't really have a lot of instant speed spells that I care about too much. Narset, I'm not really a big card draw deck either, so. Well, that's a bummer. I think it goes in the graveyard, though. Yeah, it doesn't have any use here. You have no place here. I guess the Cavalier is coming down next turn. We'll see what he does. We'll see if he Teferis or what. Teferi or Narset. Yeah, Narset, unfortunately. I say unfortunately because now he can just play the Teferi to bounce the Cavalier immediately, which kind of stinks for us. So I'm just going to waste an entire turn. Of course he has a Tamiyo. Well, at least if we play this, he can't Tamiyo right away. Or can he? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, he won't be able to Tamiyo right away.
I have just the trick for this.
Yep, another Teferi. I think we're going to lose this one too. We didn't find any of our aggressive things kind of at the start. So we didn't get Lazav, Kroxa, we didn't get Thief of Sanity. Oh, that's interesting. He's going to plus. He does have an Uro in the graveyard. Elspeth Conquers Death, huh? Cute. Yeah, unfortunately, he's like just not scared of this. That's what sucks. Oh, come on. Jesus. Jesus. I don't know, I guess we just hit this thing for now. It's basically useless to do it. This literally the only card I've drawn this game is a Thought Erasure. It's the only card I've drawn the whole game. Oh, I guess... Oh, we got it. No, I got rid of the Tyrant Scorns. Yeah, you can just bounce this. That's fine. Let's slow this down. So many lands. Wah. Can he not? He should. Oh, he can Uro. He only has the one Uro, though, so. We start with the Cavalier Knight. Okay, so he didn't have anything to stop it. Oh, yep, so I don't want to see that. I want to view Graveyard. And I want to get rid of this. So he'll be able to bounce the Cavalier again, but that's just part of life, I guess. That's just, he's holding so many lands. Is he just going to play this again? What do you get? Okay, just got a land. That's good for me. That's bad for me, though. The one top, 0 bottom is quite bad for me. So what did he get? Another Uro, I'm guessing? Possibly? Kill my... Can I draw a card that's not a land? So now I've drawn 2 cards that aren't lands. That's pretty good, right? Nissa who shakes the world. That's pretty sweet. This is just such an empty feeling right now. I mean, Cavalier's it's better than a land. I'll say that. It's a lot better than a land. So what did our opponent get? He can actually bring back anything he wants out of here. Elspeth Conquers Death is really gonna just get me here, yeah. Oh, he brought back the Nissa. Oh, that's interesting. I guess I'm a little surprised about that. Oh, yeah. Every Teferi in his deck. It's just not fair. It's not Teferi. Yeah, I guess I'll play Atris here. Atris has Menace, so that's pretty good for us. It's better for us, anyways. Oh, thank you. Whoopsies. Guess that was a mistake by our opponent. Let's get down Ashiok and hope he doesn't draw anything amazing here. So can we get... The question is, are we going to be able to get to this Nissa? And I think we might be able to between these two cards. Between these two. Hydroid Grixis? A giant Hydroid Grixis? Or is he stealing something? It must be a Hydroid Grixis, I'm guessing. Yep. Yep, of course. How many Elspeth Conquers Deaths have ended up in his graveyard? 1, 2. Okay, 2 are in his graveyard so far. That's good for us. He's completely tapped out.
Seek and find.
Another Elspeth Conquers Death. Oh, that's really good for me. Oofda, that is good for me. Yeah. Send them in, boys. Oh, he didn't send in his lands. That's interesting. So, we definitely just destroy this. How close is he to getting... No, he's pretty far away from it, actually. Oh, he actually can't sacrifice things off the Rampage. Okay, so I gotta be careful about that.
All your fears are given form.
And so I get rid of a Temple or the Plane. I guess it doesn't really matter. Get rid of the Temple. So then I do this. It says Menace. Now I'll Angrath's Rampage. You sack a creature. I guess I drop a land and that's my turn. That's not a bad turn, honestly. I mean, he's about to have indestructible lands here in a second, but... Oh, he only has 15 cards left. Well, this is getting to be good. I really am getting annoyed by this. So I can get his Uro. Zero top, 1 bottom. That's pretty good for me. Will I be able to beat him by him just getting to the end of his deck? That's pretty funny. Now that's comedy, people. Actually, this is going to be a huge problem for me. Is that his turn? No, he still has the Nissa. Well, actually, he's starting to run out of lands. He's down to 12 cards, so... Attack me with this, please. So I have to do this. I have to play another Cav. You have a counterspell this time? Get rid of that. Get rid of that. So here's the part where we just see will the Murderous Rider resolve here. Yes! Oh, baby. Let's get rid of this one, too. Wow. I thought we had lost this game for sure, but he's down to 11 cards in his library. I can minus Ashiok and play his own Uro. No! No! Oh, what a bummer. Done, done. I mean, he's got plenty of cards in his hand, so. We still have this, though. Haha, you didn't get this, fool. Of which he can still... Right, he should probably return the Elspeth Conquers Death. That gives him a lot of power. Yep, there it is. But he can't use it this turn, I don't think, so that's pretty good for me. Or can he use it this turn? I haven't done a good job of collecting his... Yeah, good, yes. Take more cards out of your deck. Oh. Well, we would love to see... Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, yes. Make him choose what he wants to exile. So I feel like I just killed this Tamio, actually, with this.
Your existence is pointless.
Do that. Is this my hand, or where is this thing? It's Kroxa as well. So we'll keep those. We'll get rid of spells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ha! Discard more cards. Just, I mean, he's just got lands in his hand. He's got probably 10 trillion lands in his hand. So if he plays this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's most his mana. Does he get rid of the Kroxa or the Ashiok or what? He gets rid of the Ashiok. Okay, that's kind of good for me. Ish. He has 5 mana again, although all his Elspeth's Conquers Deaths are now in here. That's good. Draw more cards, man. That's what I want to see. I want you to draw as many cards as you can this game. Oh, he escaped this. I see. I'm sorry, my mistake. So we'll start by plussing. I'll just probably exile land here. I wouldn't blame him for that. Oh, I'm stupid. So I guess we just all-out attack. Well, I definitely wanted to do this, huh? Do I want to get rid of the Narset? Do I even care about the Narset? Yeah, because I have this Nicol Bolas. Discard a card. Oh, there goes the Dream Trawler. I have another turn. How many cards are in my graveyard? Oh, hardly any. I actually can't escape. Wow, I'm stupid. Ish. Alright, the nice thing is he's only holding 2 cards. He's got to be getting down there on resources. I mean, how many cards can even be left? How many cards can even be left, people? Yes, draw more cards, fool. 5 cards. 5 cards left in his deck. Now that's comedy, people. Ha, I'm gonna get to draw 2 cards next turn. Maybe. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, actually, he's dead. He's dead, right? This is just the end? He's lost? Right?
Witness a mote of my power.
Does he? Can he play a Jace somehow? He can't like play a Jace, right? It's impossible. Why am I even doing this? Yeah. What am I even doing? Wow. So somehow we won that game. Somehow. So Disdainful Strokes, Negates, Agonizing Remorse all come on board. Does this guy go aggressive against me? Noxious Grasp. I don't think so. Enter the God Eternals can go. Nightmare Shepherd is a cuttable card, I think, in this matchup. The Cavs, even though the Cavs were kind of a pain for him. For some reason. So we can cut a couple Tyrant Scorns. Angrath's Rampage can be good, but... I mean, it's just really annoying when he goes on a Planeswalker like party. I think the Epic Downfall is probably better. Epic Downfall. What else would we cut here? He didn't see any Thieves of Sanity. That's kind of interesting for us, isn't it? Let's get rid of 1 Thought Erasure. I guess we'll get rid of 1 more Tyrant Scorn. It doesn't. The Tyrant Scorn doesn't hit most of his stuff. So he just drew through his entire deck. We sort of stole that one. I feel like we stole that one. Let's put the deck tracker back up. I lowered it at some point. Oh man, it's only 5:58. Wow, perfect timing, people. Although, this is another game that goes to the very, very end. Sure. I mean, I maybe shouldn't have kept this, but when you see 3 Kroxas in your hand, you don't turn it down, people. So I'll definitely be Watery Graving. So we'll be Temple of Malicing. Okay, that's good. Happy to see some lands here. Yeah, I think we keep this, actually. Makes me a little nervous because if he ramps too fast, we're going to get smushed. Oh, yes. Oh, that's perfect. Tells me he does not have a growth spiral, which is great for us. So we're just going to go in his hand. If he has an Uro, we're going to take that. Because I don't want him to ramp off it. If this is one of those games where he has 3 Uros. Oh, beautiful. Bye. Do I need a 5th land at this point? No. Get rid of that. Now the sweet part is we're going to Thought Erasure him again. Oh, come on, dude. That's bull honky. So, play the Temple. I don't think the Elspeth Conquers Death is really that bad for me here. Don't need that, right? Oh, my dog's down here. She wants to lay in front of the heater, naturally. I'm already holding 5 lands. I don't need that. So let's Thought Erasure him again. We've seen everything in his hand, so what are we going to get rid of this time? Probably the Elspeth Conquers Death, since it recurs things. Could get rid of Teferi, since that kind of ramps him up. It's just, do I really even care about this that much? I don't think so. Ooh, I do care about that card, though. Ooh, which means I have to hope he'll get rid of this at some point.
Keep an open mind.
Stupid Devout Decree. And stupid Mystical Dispute. Ah! Ah! Well, we're just going to start dropping these things to mess with him. Okay, he can't Mystical Dispute this, so that's fine. drop a land? He does drop a land. Okay. Here. Have another one. Have another one while you're at it, bud. Another land he drops. Interesting. Okay. Hey, we got another one for you, though, man.
Here goes nothing.
So is he going to play his Uro? This is really annoying. This thing's obnoxious. He does not play the Uro. He keeps up the Mystical Dispute. So I think we're just playing another Kroxa here, right? Keeps up a full mana Mystical Dispute, mind you. What do we need? We have one blue. I mean, I have tons of black and tons of red, so let's bring out the blue. So let's play this. If he Mystical Disputes it, then we can Thief of Sanity. Yeah, that's great for us. That's amazing. Okay, out comes the Thief of Sanity. Now this next turn he has to use his mana on this Devout Decree. Or he's pretty much guaranteed to have to use his mana on the Devout Decree.
That's more like it.
You can play that at instant speed. Good. Question is, what are these cards? I think we just start Kroxing here. To get at this last card. What is this gonna be? What 4 mana? Oh, he wants to play the Uro. Okay. Nothing too surprising there. This is good for me though. If this is a Mystical Dispute, I'm going to scream, I think. You know what? If it's a Mystical Dispute, boy, are we just donezo. The odds of it being Mystical Dispute have got to be kind of low, though, right? Or do I just play this? Teferi can just bounce it, but is that even that good? Let's just play it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't have to get rid of any Kroxas out of my graveyard. That's nice. I mean, there's nothing for 1 blue. Oh, that is good, actually, to get rid of that Tamiyo. Whew. Oofta. So, yep, he'll bounce this.
No, I am not making this up as I go.
Loses his own to Fairy. He's got a full hand here. Ugh. So now we have to try. Unfortunately, we have to try Nicol Bolas here. Yes. Oh, how sweet it is. So that thing has to go. You will suffer for your actions. Atris is good here. Okay, don't have an answer to Nicol Bolas, even though you just recently drew 10,000 cards. Okay, of course. Of course he has an Elspeth Conquers Death. It's his turn though, right? Just pretty much. Let's play that first. I have every Kroxa basically in the world, don't I? Let's see what he discards here. A land, okay. We'll play the Atris. Oracle of Half-Truth. Okay, I hope he screws up his... I think he screwed up the last Atris. Didn't he give me all 3 cards, or was that a different game? So can I exile my Kroxas now? No, only 3 cards in graveyard. We're about to put a few more, though. I'm tempted to take the Agonizing Remorse. So this thing's... Elspeth Conquers Death is going off soonish. Let's take the Agonizing Remorse here. Okay, that's fine. So this won't go off this turn. What do I want to get rid of? The Tamiyo. Think he'll get rid of it? No, he won't get rid of it himself. He won't get rid of it himself. This sweet Atris. So I don't want to kill this either. Oh my god. That's so frustrating to play against these decks. Oh my god. It's just impossible to beat them. I mean, unless you're just insanely lucky. So I guess I have to Agonizing Remorse here. Another Tamiyo. Oh, Jesus. Well, I mean, I guess I just have to get the free one, huh? Well, you could bring that back too. You can actually bring a lot of stuff back. So what do you get rid of here? I mean, yeah, we probably lost. Yeah, the Disdainful Stroke. Let's get out of this one. I mean, good game, Fresh Food. You sure know how to play. Alright, so maybe we've just been too reactive. Maybe Disdainful Stroke isn't right here. He hasn't been, I haven't seen any cards that cost a ton of mana, so let's get those out. Let's get this back in. And this puts on pressure. Ah, sure. Let's keep it one Disdainful Stroke. We'll try it. We've had two really dirtily starts. Is kind of the problem. Because our opponent doesn't really care about having to discard all that much. Play first. Yeah, I'll keep this. We got Negate, we got Disdainful Stroke, we got Nightmare, we got Ashiok, the Nightmare Muse at the high end, so if we can get him down, that's great. Murderous Rider for any Planeswalkers that come out. Mainly for Teferi, unless we're in one of those games where he draws like 4 Teferis, which is possible. Fabled Passage is good here. We need a red source. Thornwood Falls. What the heck is our opponent playing? So would I negate a ramp spell here? Probably not. He's not going to ramp anyway, so... Well, there's a red source. I think, since we don't have anything else to do... Well... I take it back. We could kill... Let's play this and just go get a land out of our deck. I've just drawn enough lands, so I don't really want to draw anymore. And we pretty much have all the colors we'd want at this stage, so... Now, with the exception of if he plays Narset here, okay, he's just going to play Neuro, and that's fine. So going into this next turn, we'll keep up Murderous Rider, Negate, Disdainful Stroke. Another Ashiok. Okay, this is getting good for us. If we can drop an Ashiok and keep a Negate live, that would be the optimal scenario. Our opponent has not ramped basically at all, so that's really great for us. And Tamiyo, we're gonna Disdainful Stroke that. There's an Agonizing Remorse, but I think we just get this Ashiok, Nightmare Muse down, and just start getting value out where we can. He might have an Elspeth. I really hope he doesn't have the Elspeth Conquers Death yet. Or I'm hoping he doesn't have another white mana. This is kind of a weird land situation for him. Oh my god, this is so good. We're going to crush him now. I shouldn't say that for sure, but we're in a very, very good spot. Oh, how greedy am I? I think I just wait here. So we'll start by Agonizing Remorse. See what kind of answers he's got. Yep, there's this. Here's this. This is a pain, though, isn't it? So I can only counter one removal spell. Let's get rid of this. So cheap. So I actually want to steal his cards. Oh, Dovin's Veto. Actually, Dovin's Veto doesn't mean anything to me. So I think if he plays a Nissa, we're just Murderous Ridering it. If he plays Removal, we're negating it. What if he plays Tamio? It's not really anything for him to get out of his graveyard. That I will allow. Noxious Grasp is great. Oh, he can't Elspeth Conqueror's Death yet. That's his problem. He also has Mystical Dispute now, so. Did he get his third white? He did as a tap land. Okay, great.
Every story is an opportunity for new data. I know I noted this somewhere.
Can't you exile some cards? Devout Decree doesn't do anything for me, unfortunately. Tempted to play this Bolas here, but it's kind of too risky. Wants a Dream Trawler, huh? Oh yeah, actually I can't even play the Hydrate Crisis, can I? Exile your deck, fool. No. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Well, we start by attacking here, right? Seeing what we can steal from our friend here. Oh, there's an Elspeth Conqueror's Death. Some lands. So if I Thought Erasure, I have 4 mana left. Not ideal. I think we're just getting Bolas down here. Oh, wow, and he just quits. Okay. That's fine by me. Yay! We can beat Urodex with this one. And we can get to gold rank. Gold tier 4. Well, that was an interesting game. I guess our opponent did get mana screwed a little bit. But we did have a pretty decent start with lots of the things we want to have for that. Oh, man. Look at all the good stuff we got. Nice. All right, well, thanks for watching, everyone. That was a decent, I'll take that. Like, we lost 1 game against Neurodeck, we won 1 against Neurodeck. That's kind of what we're shooting for. Also, you know, I just like to get out there, find those people who love meta decks and just, you know, really just smash their head in. Like, you want to play Uro? Well, face Ashiok the Dream Renderer. Also, I can't believe we made that guy draw his whole deck out. That's funny. All right. Have a good one, everyone. Have a nice day, and I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.